Not every lion that chased a deer caught it. Take a second to actually visualize that. The explosive sprint, the burning in the lungs, the dust kicked up into the heavy savanna air, the sheer, terrifying output of energy ending in absolutely nothing. The deer escapes. The lion collapses, entirely empty-handed, stomach still hollowing out, breathing heavy into the dirt. Failure. Total, exhausting failure. But here is the second half of that truth. The part that separates those who dream from those who actually live the dream. Every lion that caught a deer chased it. There is no meal without the sprint. There is no victory without the risk of total exhaustion. There is no success without the very real, very present possibility of missing the mark entirely. We live in a world obsessed with the catch. We scroll through our feeds and we only see the lions eating. We see the trophies, the milestones, the finish lines, and the celebrations. What we don't see are the hundreds of empty sprints, the days where nothing worked out, the nights spent staring at the ceiling, wondering if the hunger is worth the pain of another empty chase. If you are listening to this right now, chances are you are hunting something, a goal, a vision, a version of yourself that currently only exists in your mind. And lately, you might be feeling the exhaustion of the chase without the reward of the catch. You put in the hours. You lay the groundwork, block by block, day by day. You sacrifice the comfort of the shade, because you know that nothing grows in the shadows. Yet, you look around, and your hands are empty. You ask yourself, am I just running in circles? Let me tell you a secret about the chase. The universe doesn't give you what you want just because you ran hard once. The universe tests your stamina. It watches to see if you will give up after the first missed target, or the second, or the 10th. Success is not an event. It is a war of attrition against your own doubt. When you fail, when the deer slips away into the brush, it feels like a step backward, but it isn't. With every missed chase, the lion learns the terrain. It learns the exact moment the prey shifts its weight. It builds muscle. It builds lung capacity. It sharpens its instincts. The empty sprints are not punishments. They are preparations. The people who eventually win at this game of life are not the ones who never miss. They are simply the ones who refuse to starve. They wake up the next morning, ribs showing, pride bruised, and they hunt again. They understand that the law of averages will eventually bow to the law of relentless persistence. So what happens when the motivation fades? What happens when you wake up and your legs feel like lead, and the distance between you and your goal seems impossible to bridge? You have to stop negotiating with your own mind. Most people fail because they are loud hunters. They want the roar before the catch. They announce their plans to the world, seeking instant validation for a chase they haven't even fully started. They want the applause for simply waking up. But the true hunter? They embrace the absolute silence of the work. The lion doesn't roar while it is stalking. It stays incredibly low. It moves quietly in the background. It doesn't need an audience to validate its hunger. In a world screaming for attention, there is immense power in disappearing into your craft. Build your skills when the server is empty. Read, fail, learn, and restart in the quiet, unseen hours of the night. Let your results be the roar that wakes everyone else up. To do this, you must detach your self-worth from the immediate outcome. When you miss, it doesn't mean you are a failure. It just means your strategy needs adjusting. Emotion is the ultimate enemy of execution. When the deer escapes, do not sit in the dirt and mourn your lost effort. Analyze the environment. Figure out exactly why you slipped. Adjust your footing, breathe out, and get right back on the line. Success is not magic. It is not luck. It is a strict equation. It is the sum of your attempts, minus your emotional baggage, multiplied by your ability to adapt. Every single day you open your eyes, the game resets. The environment is open, the targets are moving, and the choice of how to play is entirely yours. You can sit comfortably in the shade, conserving your energy, watching other people run, and living off the scraps of what could have been. You can stay safe. Or, you can step out into the heat. You can accept that you might miss today. You can accept the burning lungs, the aching muscles, and the very real possibility of coming home empty-handed today, tomorrow, and the day after that. But as you step out, you carry the ultimate truth with you. The immutable law of the wild, the perfect loop of existence. There is no guarantee you will catch what you are chasing today, but there is a 100% guarantee that you will starve if you do not run, because the sprint is non-negotiable. So take a breath, fix your eyes on the target, and remember, not every lion that chased a deer caught it, but every lion that caught a deer chased it.